All right, let's dive into a world where your fate isn't some philosophical idea. It's an actual physical mechanism. This is the incredible world of Tarotinium, the dealer of destiny.
So, just forget everything you think you know about free will. This one line, right here, is the foundation for this entire world. I mean, imagine a reality where your life's path is as real and as unchangeable as gravity. It's not philosophy anymore, it's physics.
So, what does a world actually governed by physical destiny look like? Well, let's step inside the realm of Tarotinium, a place literally forged by the laws of chance.
At the very heart of this realm is the Castle of Chance, a fortress that's always shifting, always changing. Get this, the floors are made of giant stone tarot tiles, so every single step you take is a move on the board of fate. And the rulers, King Geldio and Queen Quivermore, they don't really make laws. They just interpret the draw of the deck. Their entire rule is just them reacting to the hand that they're dealt.
Okay, but how is this destiny actually enforced on people? I mean, how does it work? Well, there's a really rigid and kind of terrifying magical system that makes sure every single citizen gets the fate they were dealt. At some point, every single person in Tarotinium has to face what's called the spread. And no, this is not your average fortune-telling session. It's a public, binding trial where your entire life, everything you've done and everything you will do, is just laid out on the floor for everyone to see.
78. Remember this number, it is absolutely crucial. You see, during the reading, the Queen's voice becomes this unison of 78 distinct tones, one for each card in the deck. And together, those sounds literally speak a person's destiny into existence.
And the result of that powerful reading is a physical thing, the verbum belt. Now, this is so much more than a symbol. It's a living contract that physically pulls you, it guides you along your fated path. You don't have a choice. The belt makes sure you stick to the script.
So, you might be wondering, what happens if you try to fight it? If you try to resist your destiny? Well, that's called the final cut. And it's not a punishment. You don't go to trial. It is an immediate consequence. The very act of trying to break your fated contract, it instantly ends your life. The stakes just could not be any higher.
So for every single person in this world, life follows 3 steps you just can't escape. You face the cards, your fate is spoken into reality, and then you are physically bound to it for the rest of your life. It's a perfect, totally closed system.
But, a system this powerful, this volatile, it needs a manager, someone to keep it all from flying apart. And that brings us to our protagonist, the court magician, Elaine.
Elaine is not just any magician. She's known as the dealer of the realm. And you can't miss her. She has blue skin. It's a physical stain from spending centuries right next to the source of all this powerful magic. Her entire purpose in life is to maintain the very delicate balance of a world that is built completely on chance.
And what is that source? It's the Great Wheel. It's this massive mechanical engine of fate that's literally built into the castle walls. Think of it as the hardware that's running the software of destiny. And Elaine? Well, she's its lifelong technician.
So, we have this perfect, predictable system, an engine of fate, a dealer to maintain it. Everything's accounted for. But what happens when a card appears that was never supposed to be in the deck to begin with?
And this is where everything starts to unravel. A shadow falls over the court because a rogue card has appeared. In a reality where every single person has a pre-written path, the existence of a rogue anything is, well, it's a reality-breaking paradox. It shouldn't be possible.
I mean, think about it. A regular citizen in Tarotinium is defined by their verbum belt and their pre-written destiny. They have a slot in the deck. But the rogue card? No belt, no known destiny, no destined slot. It's a person without a fate. This isn't just a person. It's a walking, talking, existential threat to their entire civilization. And this puts Elaine, the Great Balancer, in an absolutely impossible position. Her entire life's duty is to protect the system, to maintain the Great Wheel and the certainty that it provides. But now, here's a person who exists completely outside of that system. So what does she do? Does she eliminate the anomaly to protect order? Or does she risk everything on a hand that has never, ever been played before?
So what will the Guardian of Fate choose? Will she uphold the pre-written future that she's always known? Or will she embrace the one thing her world was designed to completely eliminate, the unknown?
Well, we're going to find out in summer 2027.
The invitation is simple, and it captures the whole conflict of this world in just 3 words. Experience the shuffle.